Hello and welcome everybody. This is your host Learbach, and you are just in time for more Doom 2016. As if you couldn't tell, this is the 2016 version because the 97 version is not look this good. Oh boy, if only it could look this good. Wow, could you imagine 97 back in like what 95, 97? Heck, even for like 2005, this would. Even for like 10 years ago, this is impressive. But anyway, last episode, we started off the episode and I talked about how we kind of already did everything beforehand because I had not so much a failed recording session as my video editing software refused to work cooperatively with the video file. So now I had to now I have to go around and mess with the settings and deal with a very, very slightly inferior version of the video, and hopefully that'll work. If not, well, you're not going to be seeing any of this, and it's going to be I'm going to be missing out on a lot. You're going to be missing out on a lot. Right here we have a new upgrade. It's our new power-up. It's called Haste. As you can see, it makes our shots move faster. Also makes us move faster. I'm gonna go ahead and change all this guy here and collect all my goody goodness. Now, in all honesty, I probably should have the vacuum rune on. I just wasted that. Oh my gosh, that was stupid of me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open up. Let's go ahead and break this last accumulator. Heal up real quick. And yeah. We have a rocket launcher if you haven't picked one up already.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
Shouldn't he... He's not going to say anything. Oh, and right here we have a new enemy. This guy. This is a summoner. So, summoners. Also, I like to refer to as Arc Vials Model 2. Because if you've played the original Doom 2... The Arc Vials were introduced in Doom 2, by the way. So the Arc Vials were these kind of unique enemies compared to the others. They didn't have like the kind of hellish look that you'd expect them to have. Kind of had this kind of how to describe kind of a more elegant form for a demon. But what they would.
We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It works. You cannot do this.
Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted. The Arc Vials were kind of these, they were resurrectors. They could resurrect other demons. And that's what the summoners do too. Though they say in the bio, I think like they summon demons, but no, they actually just... If you have, let's say, 4 imps, a possessed soldier, and a Hell Knight, they can only bring back one of those 4 imps, the possessed soldier, or the Hell Knight. I think it's only one at a time, but it's actually not that long for them to summon things. In addition, they fire this kind of stream of hellfire at you. The Arc Vials do the same. The biggest difference between the Arc Vials and the Summoners is that the Summoners the Summoners are kind of like these kind of floaty entities that kind of float around all over the place. Arc Vials are basic enemy speed, walks around. If they see you, get out of their line of sight, or they will burn you. No, seriously, that's like basically what they suggest you do. Because like, if you see them and you have like a wall, you just kind of go across the wall so they can't hurt, so that their fire can't hit you. Because there's really no other way to dodge their attack. They're actually kind of a BS enemy in terms of like powers and abilities. Though they're not that difficult to take care of, in all honesty. They're kind of weaker enemies too, and rare. You only ever see one summoner at a time, and there's another Elite Guard. Just as a quick reminder, and I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the episode too. Honestly, I don't remember. That's how bad my memory is, folks. This is a second attempt at the level. If you want to know the details, go back to the first level, and I'll tell you more. So I'm trying to go by and make sure to re-grab everything. This door will not be open. For some reason, this door here in particular will not be open until you shut down all the accumulators. I guess it's to keep you from getting up here too early. Go and go ahead and just wipe them out. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my Berserker Rage! One thing I want to mention, I did not pick this up the first time, my last time through. I actually, for some reason I didn't. Oh, this is not a good idea. I'm sitting on top of a mountain of rage and I have nowhere to direct my anger. Excuse me, it's a volcano of rage and no way to direct it. I didn't screw up the quote last time. I picked it up after this battle, I might add too. Because during this battle we run into another summoner and where is it? I guess maybe it's not spawned in yet. Come on, die already! Die! Oh, there's the summoner. Summoners are pretty easy to take care of, especially if you enjoy using heavy explosive weapons. And right there you see some of its hellfire. What I would definitely suggest you do is kind of keep focus on the summoners when they are around. Summoners are incredibly annoying to deal with, especially when you have lots of enemies on the field. And just, yeah, so it's easier to just take them, it's easier to just focus on them than it is to do anything else. We got our last Praetor Suit upgrade here. And let's see, I think I covered everything I wanted to get. I got the 2 upgrades. I didn't get the bonus. Oh, there's one more Praetor Suit we can get. Yeah, let me go ahead and cover that. We got a few more minutes. We're at the end of the level anyway. So far I'm doing a lot faster this time than I did the first time. This is gonna skew my results for my video editing problem. I'm gonna go ahead and mention a little more details of my video software, video recording or video editing software. I used VSDC, though I'm gonna switch to another one called I think it's One Shot or not One Shot. Oh crap! Now I can't remember what it's called. It's like Shot One or something. It's a free video editing software, and just from the little few minutes I played around with it, I liked it a lot better. Still didn't load in the video properly. I mean, it sort of started to, but then whenever I go to skip around to find the areas where I need to split, it didn't want to load, which is weird because when I didn't have my as a tip for everyone who's out there wanting to record your audio, like your voice, separate from the game. The best way I can suggest this is use Audacity. That's what I use. That's what pretty much everyone uses for recording their voice is Audacity, and then use like a video recording software for your game. The video recording software will record both audio and record both the audio and the video of the game and nothing else. Well, if you're using a computer, it'll record everything that your computer does, including if you have say a YouTube video open. But yeah, regardless, using Audacity is probably one of the easier things to do. There's a little bit to get it working so you can...
We all have doubts from time to time.
You can get working it correctly. There's a thing, something called the MAME library. Lame, L-A-M-E.
If stopping our energy production is what
But it's
you
super
want,
easy.
you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one.
I love how you hear that knuckle crack as you just... Okay, so shouldn't
You have no idea what you have just done.
we have destroyed that as well?
Lydia is still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base. It has a unique energy signature that we can track.
Well, that's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
And before we end the episode off, I do want to mention, on the subject of the video editing software, one of the best video recording software I would recommend if you can spare the $20 is Bandicam. That's what I'm using right now. That's what I've been using for a while. It's so much better than Fraps. I'm sure most of you have probably heard of Fraps. It's like free something, I can't remember the rest of it, but the first word's free, and you think, oh, well, it's supposed to be free recording, something, I can't remember the rest of it. But you think, free, oh, it's supposed to be free. Nope, you gotta pay like $80 for it, and it's garbage. It's hot garbage compared to Bandicam. It only records 30 FPS, which doesn't sound like that'd be a problem, but it locks your game at 30, which... if you're playing on a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, that's fine. But if you're playing on literally any other system, it is unacceptable. And especially if you're trying to play on an emulator, like say a PlayStation 2 emulator, trying to play Kingdom Hearts 2 that runs at a native natural 60 frames per second, dropping it down to 30 makes that game slow to a bleeding crawl. It is insane how crazy that is. Also, upping the frame rate makes it speed up as well. And you'd think that'd be awesome, but no. Just because you're going fast, it also means the enemies are going fast, and yeah. So, we have one more, or rather two more things to do before we end this episode off. And that is to go over the rune challenges. So we'll go into the rune trial. We got the first one is Vacuum. Use a combat shotgun to eliminate 15 imps before the time is up. Just to let you know, you do go through the loading screen whenever you do the rune trials in the levels as well. It's usually not that long. About as long as what you see right now. So we'll go ahead and start the challenge. You don't get any upgrades, so you just go ahead and just start shooting imps. And glory kills will get you more time. So you get 2 seconds for every kill you get, and then for the glory kill you get an additional 2 seconds, as I mentioned, I believe last episode. So you can get upwards of 4 seconds off of one guy. Definitely worth doing as much as you can. If you're a good shot and you can like manage to glory kill every single enemy, I would love to see that. And right there. And now we got Vacuum again. So yeah. And then it's just so you know, it takes a lot longer to load back into the level than it does to load into the challenge. It is a bit weird, I know. But anyway, so here we have Dazed and Confused. We got to, using the pistol, destroy 30 barrels before the timer expires. That sounds easy until you see that we're in a different arena. We're not in a flat arena. Then it seems hard until you realize, as long as you're shooting a barrel a second, the big thing with this challenge is going to be figuring out the arena. Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm kind of trying to stay focused here. We got one more. There we go. Phew. So yeah, that was, yeah. So the big thing about this is memorizing the arena, which is going to be useful for other rune challenges because you have between that flat arena and the arena we were just in, those are going to be your two most common arenas for the trials. But yeah. So those are the rune challenges. And with that, I want to go over the collectibles. So in this level we got the UAC guy and the rocket launcher model. In the last level we got a few of these. We got these two. As you can see, we got all these unlocked. That's from our previous save. Whatever, if you have a completed save file, whatever collectibles you have, except for everything but the rune trials carry over between save files. So yeah. So I'll try my best to. I think we went over both of these. Go over the Doom Marine. Don't know why he's invisible right now. He should not be invisible. Why is he invisible? Okay, let's try another one. Heavy assault rifle. And that is invisible. Like, completely transparent. Is there something... Like, what in the world is wrong here? I'm a little concerned here for... Oh, this is... Oh! Tried showing off what I could. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, we at least got to see the models. So we got the UAC guy and the stealth guy. Last episode we got the prototype and vault guy. So yeah. So yeah. So all that said, next episode we will be going into the next campaign. I believe it's Argent Energy Tower. Until then, I will see you guys later.